Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, and my goodness, this place is quite interesting in that I'm a bit torn on it, to be quite honest. I don't really know where to place this. I feel like we can be in a few places. I mean, what have we got here? We've got big sand. We've got big water. The water's really calm, but I'm just going to not really pay much attention to that. I don't really know. I mean, every time I say the water's really calm, I don't really think it actually has any bearing on where we are. We've got a cool building that looks like this. Now, the thing that's really tough for me is I feel like at the same time we could be in the middle of the Indian Ocean with sort of beautiful sand that looks like this, but the sand I don't think is quite white enough, although it is pretty darn white sand, I will say that. The water, I don't know if it's blue enough to be the Indian Ocean, like somewhere, like I was thinking somewhere around like Reunion or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Even Madagascar, something like that, somewhere around this area is where I'm thinking. But I don't really know about that. So that's my first location that I'm thinking of. The next location I'm thinking of is somewhere in the Caribbean, and then maybe South America, somewhere like I don't know, like Chile or something. So, but I'm really gonna say I'm really thinking either the Caribbean or somewhere around Madagascar, and I really don't know which one to go for on this one. My first instinct was to go with around Madagascar, which is what I think I'm going to end up going for. But I really also think this could be Caribbean. Oh man, this is hard to go for. I mean I really kind of want to go for like Montserrat. I mean that's really neat, right? I've never really heard of this place too much, so that would be really cool if we were there. So I think I will do that. I think why not? I mean, I've already zoomed in on it. It's cool. I've never seen this place, and I don't really know if I've ever heard about it either. So, I mean, yeah, why not? Let's go. Say we're near Fox's Bay. Sounds like a good thing to me. Let's make the guess. The answer, kind of. I mean, not really. At least I didn't guess that we were around Madagascar. We were. I guess it's in the Caribbean Sea, sure, but we were actually in Venezuela. Wow, that is really cool. On this little bar over here, Pueblo El Hatilo, or Hatillo. I'm not really sure which one, but yeah, wow, check out that. That is very cool. You know, I wasn't really too far. That is pretty darn awesome. 807 kilometers away. Well, hopefully some of you guys guessed a similar guess to that. Which you can check down in the comment section below to see who guessed closest to this location. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge, and we are in a very cool location because just check this out. Wow. Another location by the sea. Yeah, I know. I always choose that. But this location looks absolutely stunning. I mean, just the way the picture was taken and the vibrant colors. It's another one of those high dynamic range pictures, I think. I talk about them every time I see them, but seriously, you know, it's a very unique look. And, yeah, very cool looking place indeed. I have absolutely no idea where this is, but let's just check out what it is. I mean, it's just white walls all around us, behind us, and what we've got behind, I'm just going to show you guys a little look. Looks a lot like this. Beautiful floors, beautiful orange colors, greens, nice stuff like that. Big wooden doors. I mean, that is really nice. And then we go over here to see a nice, wonderful, rocky, dark sea with these big, cool fortifications over here. It's just really nice and super cool. So that begs the question: well, where in the world are we? And that is up to you guys to tell me. Put it down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world do you think this super cool place is. In tomorrow's video, much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to guess where I think it is. I honestly have really no idea where I'm going to guess. This is going to be a super tough one, and I'm probably going to be very wrong, to be quite honest. Or to be quite frank, as I've been saying in the last few days for whatever reason. Well, there you go. So, put it down in the comment section below and tell me where we are. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to make a guess, and I will put down whoever guessed closest in the comment section of that video. So tell me, where in the world could this awesome place be? Okie dokie. Now on to the main section of today's episode, which is a viewer challenge. One brought to us by our good friend NYO117. Thank you so much for this challenge. I'm very excited to do it. Clearing out one of the ones that I received quite a while ago. There is a theme to this challenge. These are places that you have been. NYO117 has been. That is, I mean, the theme isn't places that you have been in the sense that, like, places that I have been. It's not that, because that would be quite a short list. It's places NYO117 has been. I don't think we had a challenge with that same theme before, but we did have a challenge where one of the places was somewhere that you've been before, and it was Uzbekistan, of all places, which was super cool. And this one in the message you specifically says none of them are Uzbekistan, so that is super cool. You're the only person I've ever known who's been to Uzbekistan, so that is super awesome. And I think in a comment in that video where I did that challenge, you said it was really, really cool, and you said it was a great place to go visit. So that is really cool. If you guys want to find a link to this challenge, you can click down in the description below and follow that link. You can do the challenge yourself before you watch me do it. If you want to send me a challenge, you can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, create a custom challenge, and then you can send it to me either using the YouTube inbox system or by posting it as a comment in one of the videos. Actually, the YouTube inbox system is the better one of the two, so I would rather you use that, but honestly, if you really want to place it as a comment, you can totally do that as well. So thank you so much, NYO117, for this. Let's go and do it full screen, of course. These are places that you've been, so I'm very excited to see this. Okay, well, wow, alrighty. Ooh, this is neat. This is neat. And really tricky. Really, really tricky. This is going to be, I think, a low-scoring challenge because honestly, like, oh boy, how do I guess this? Well, can I move? I can't move, which is why this is going to be so hard. I think this is in Europe. I don't think this is Andorra. I think this is Switzerland. Reason why I think it's Switzerland is because Switzerland doesn't have Street View, as far as I know. This is the still picture, so Switzerland makes sense. Andorra would be another place that I would think. We've been to Andorra. I don't think it looked like that. Switzerland makes sense. Close to Zurich is probably where I'm going to be guessing. Wow, look at this. It is really nice, isn't it? I mean, check out this mountain. That's a really cool peak right there. What a beautiful location. We got a really cool sort of castle-y type location here. Unfortunately, we can't explore it anymore, but wow, I am jealous. I'd love to go here. Maybe one day I will put it on my list. We'll go find out where it is. So let's go with near Zurich, and let's go with Kloten. Sure, that sounds good to me. Let's make the guess. Oh my God, you've been to Liechtenstein. Wow. Well, that is super, super cool. That is awesome. You've been to Liechtenstein. I mean, I would imagine the reason to go to Liechtenstein is just so you go, right? I mean, like, that is super cool. Switzerland at least is close, so at least I got some points. In Zurich, well, it's a pretty close city when it comes to the big cities. You know, Bern, Geneva, Basel, Zurich. I don't really know how you pronounce this. But there you go. I'm assuming, I'm just going to say Bern. As far as the big cities go, the really big cities in Switzerland, it's the closest one to Liechtenstein. So, yeah. Wow, that is really, really cool. What a neat place. Is there a name for that place? Oh, boy. Well, unfortunately, I might as well try and say it. Winzer Gonesenschaft Balzer's Mall. Wow. Well, that's a cool place. That's a pretty awesome castle. All right, where else have you been? Big buildings. Yeah, big buildings. 2001, 2005, 1986, 1995, 2001, 2005. What's the significance of those years? Well, what's on this mural that we're seeing right now? It looks like some kind of military, like a military thing. Ah, okay. All right. Is this okay, well we can get to look around a little bit more, so that's cool. I think this is China. As far as I can tell, it is. But we're gonna find out a little bit later. Sure, okay. I don't really know the significance of those dates though. Really, really wish that I did. Now, where in China is this? China's a big place, and trying to figure out exactly where this is going to be pretty tough. It looks like a pretty modern city. I mean, if you go visit China, you probably do go to a big city. It is very smoggy. So, I mean, could this be Xi'an? I don't really know if I pronounce that right every time, but I definitely do think this is China, and this could be that. This could be a few places. This could be a lot of places, honestly. Xi'an is a really nice place. So I think you might have gone there. That would be, I mean, I would imagine going there, right? But let's go look around and see if we. Oh no, that's back to where we were before. Let's go down this way. Right, this is okay. So we got an art museum. That's really cool. Do we see anything else? We can see. Oh wow, very very nice indeed. Right, well, let's keep looking down. Let's keep looking down the road and seeing if we can spot anything else. Doesn't really look like it. There's the sun. I don't really know if this is smog or just fog or something like that. Oh, the trees got cut down. That's so sad. Oh, it's cold. Alright, it's a cold day. Does it get really cold in Xi'an? Probably. I don't think we're going to be too south then. Maybe maybe we're in like somewhere like Harbin. That's probably real cold. But it's pretty far north. Should I go with that? Just because people are wearing coats? It does have that. It does have that. Let's go for Shenyang instead. Let's go for that instead. I think that's probably a little bit more conservative of a guess. So I'm gonna go with that instead of Harbin or Chengcheng or Changchun. There you go. Let's do that. Beijing. Wow, that's Beijing. Well, clearly not a place. It's not. It's not right over here. It's not this area, which is very recognizable, but it is in Beijing, which makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, that's where you would go. That's if you travel to China. Why would you? I mean, the reason I sort of went a little bit weird is because the places you've been are very not standard. Uzbekistan, Liechtenstein. Although to be honest, I do believe that you are you're Dutch, so it's not super far away, but it's still a sort of a place you don't necessarily think of going. Maybe it is. Hell, maybe people go on holiday there all the time. But there you go. I was sort of imagining that you may have been to some interesting places in China. Well, I mean, it's not like this is super remote either, but it's not somewhere where, someone who doesn't live anywhere near China or in China would travel to. You'd think you would travel to mainly the big cities, and you did. So that's cool. But you did places in a part of Beijing that is very not recognizable, at least to me. So, and I think not really recognizable to many. It's quite far north. I mean, this is really the area people I think would be more accustomed to. 2352. Very, very nice indeed. All right, this seems off the beaten path. You've been here. Is this Iceland? Is this where you've been, Iceland? My God, you've been to too many cool places. Seriously, you gotta cool it. You gotta cool it with these places you've been to. I mean, come on. Look at this. This is wonderful. What a beautiful... let's go to the... Screw going down. Let's go up the mountain. I don't want to go down it. I want to go up top. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, I think actually it was. All right. Signs are on the right. That's good. What does it say? It says... that doesn't really help. Well, could you have been to some really, really weird... I mean, where... Wow, look at this. Iceland. I don't think you've been to Greenland. And I don't... I mean, this could be Greenland. It really could be. But I'm going to say you haven't been there. Because, I mean, if you have, then... Shit, I mean, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? Iceland... This looks kind of like, it looks kind of like when we were kind of, in the Faroe Islands. That's what this looks like. But I don't think that's it. Faroe Islands, what are they part of? Are they part of, they're part of, oh, okay, so they're part of, like, Norway. Or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe they're part of... they could be part of Denmark as well. This kind of doesn't look Faroe Islands. I think you might have been to the... I'm going to guess Faroe Islands instead of Iceland. I mean, I'm going to go with this really off the beaten track thing and say you've been to the Faroe Islands. That's what I'm going to say. Wait, hold on. This would be mapped. You know what? I'm still going to go Faroe Islands. Let's find out. Where have you been? Iceland. Okay, I went a bit excessive there. I must admit, I went kind of crazy. It was Iceland. The reason why I didn't go Iceland was actually because the path stopped, and I probably would have reconsidered my guess at the path not stopped. But since the path stopped, I was like, oh, that's got to be the Faroe Islands type of deal. It was Iceland, and if you've been here in Iceland, I mean, maybe you went around, because like we're far from Reykjavik here. But hey, that's really cool. I mean, that'd be a fun road trip, right? Go to Reykjavik, rent a car, go around. That sounds wild. That sounds like a lot of fun. Go up here in this part. That sounds like a good time. But yeah, that is really, really awesome. 2447. You've been to so many cool places, including this one right here. Wow. Wow, come on now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Sadly, for Pete R., the person that's taking the picture here, fortunately don't know where this is. Let's look at some writing. To me, this is in either India or Nepal, I think. It's hard to guess. This could be in a bunch of other places as well. I need to get a better look at the writing. Oh, this is tough. Look at the beautiful scenery. Now this flag over here, that's like... that doesn't really help me. I don't think that's necessarily something we've got to look at. It's definitely not the flag of India or Nepal, but I don't think it's necessarily a flag of something I would really recognize. Well, can we see this? It's a bit hard to see right there. I can't really tell that writing. It looks from a distance like Georgian. That's what it looks like. Is that how you would say it? I don't think you do say Georgian. I think there's a specific name for that type of writing that they use in Georgia. It looks like that from afar, but I can't really see exactly what it is. Wow, that is really, really cool. Have you been to... I feel like... No. This is tough. Yeah. I guess I'm going to go with India, right? Yeah, we're going to go with India. We're going to go kind of near New Delhi. Let's go Ambala City. That sounds good to me. Very, very cool. Let's go with Ambala City. Why? I don't know. Just north of New Delhi. Let's go with that. I think that's a good... Oh, you've been to Myanmar. Ooh, you've been to Myanmar. That's really cool. Wow. Wow. That is neat. My God, why you've been to a lot of cool places. Are these really all places that you've been to, or did I misread the challenge wrong? Because I'm starting to think maybe I have. Wow, look at this place. Check this big water. Take at this big cube. That is really cool. Mandalay Hill Resort. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going there. Believe me. Myanmar. Wow. Wonderful. 1930. That is... Wow. All right. And finally we find ourselves in... I think I know where this is. This is. This is... no, is it Sofia or is it Budapest? I think it's Budapest, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, is it Budapest? It might be. Yeah, or I think it is. I think that's what this place is. If I think I might have seen it before. Okay, well, we've got a lot of... First of all, here's the thing. We've got a lot of EU license plates. And I forget whether Bulgaria is part of the EU. It might not be. I mean, a few of these countries aren't. But Romania is. Greece is. Turkey's not. So maybe Bulgaria's not. Let's try looking for something that might help us, like a flag. This is really nice, though. I mean, look at this. That is really, really cool. I can't just zip across. That would be too easy. I think I'm going to go with Budapest on this one. I don't think I'm going to go with Sofia. Let's see. Well, first of all, does Sofia have a big river running through it? It doesn't. Okay, well, that pretty much sums it up. I think that this is a Budapest. Great. Where are we? Well, do we have like a big... like around here, something like this, this. It's hard. This is a bit difficult to see. Well, I don't know what this thing would be. You'd probably have some kind of big, grandiose name, right? At least I would imagine it having one. Probably. Let's go with I mean, we're somewhere around here. Let's go right there and see where else could this be. Europa, and do we see anything? .hu. Okay, yeah, that pretty much it confirms it. We are indeed where I thought we were. This at least is a place in the world that I can recognize, which is nice. That finally, right, a place in the world I can recognize. I mean, to be honest, I did recognize Iceland at first, but then I decided not to go with Iceland because I'm a big old ding-dong. So yeah, let's go right there. I mean, check out this place. What a beautiful city this is. My God. I mean, it's the kind of thing, like, at least I myself would have never thought to come here. But, wow. Sounds like a great time, honestly. This looks like an awesome place to visit. Well, I'm putting Budapest on my list of places to go, as well as, I mean, to be honest, no, I'm not putting Beijing on my list of places. No, yeah, Beijing's not on the list. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm sure it's cool, but there are other places in China that take primary precedent over Beijing. But you know, there you go. Very, very cool indeed. Wow, check that. I mean, now we're just on some kind of like small road over here. This building's being like restored, its exterior. Wow, what a nice place. Let's make the guess. Pretty much we were over here, and the name of this place is, oh, there you go. Now we found it. 6208. That's a good amount of points to get, giving us a final score, 16,361. You've been some real cool places. We were in Liechtenstein. We were in Iceland. We were in Budapest, Hungary. We were in Myanmar. And we were in Beijing. Wow. That is super, super awesome. You've been to some great places in the world. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.